Hi friends, welcome to Tints and Toons. My name is Harshini. I'm an illustrator. I do sell my art on printed items, stationeries like calendars, bookmarks, and recently I've launched a money journal as well. Today we are going to draw a simple apple using existing brushes, which is available once you buy the Procreate. It will be there inbuilt. So with those brushes, we are going to just draw a simple apple. So to start with, let's open the Procreate. Once you open, you'll be able to see the past projects. Click the plus icon. You'll be able to see existing sizes. Just click on this plus icon and let's create a canvas. So what I'm doing is I'm just creating 3500 and the height is 4900 pixel. You'll have 11 layers. So let me reduce the size 4000 3000. So you'll have 18 layers. It depends on the Apple model. So for now I'm just keeping it in this size and you have 18 layers. This should be good enough. Now let's start drawing the apple. So to sketch, go into inking section. So I'm going to use a dry ink. You can see two dry ink. What I did is I just duplicated it and I just maintain to stabilization and increase the stabilization, so it will be more smooth, the line will be more smooth, and then you can click done. And I'm choosing drying. You can increase or you can ignore this part, that should be fine. So reduce the brush, let me check the brushes. Yeah, keep the brush size at 11% and then opacity at 100%. Those who find it difficult to draw a circle, just draw a circle, random circle, and without lifting the pen, just press and hold it. So this is the base circle. Now let's reduce the opacity of this layer, create one new layer and keep this as base and draw your apple. So let's draw the apple. Just draw two curves and make the bottom little shorter. Will not be this big, the real apple, and the top as well. Just make it flatter, more flatter, and draw one stem and a small leaf as well. It can be any form. Let me switch off the bottom layer and tell you how I do the leaf. Let me reshape it. So how I drew before that, let me erase this. How I drew the leaf is first draw a curve and just draw these zigzag lines and again draw the same zigzag line upside down and you will get a curved leaves. So this is how I do the leaf. Now just draw a wavy line over here. So this is the base apple which you have drawn. I just drag this layer and then click delete and then click on this plus icon, reduce opacity to 20%, to be fine, and then lock this outline layer so that you don't accidentally paint on this. Click on plus icon for painting layer. So I'll start with my own brush. Yes, I'll give this as a free brush in the description. You can start with this brush. I'll give the color palette as well in the description. Select the fourth color and start Just increase the brush size to 35%. Keep the opacity at 70% and just color it entirely, leaving some space for highlight. Just to this left side it's small, and color the entire apple. It's okay if you lift the hand. Later on you can smudge it. Now go back to the smudge brush. In the artistic section, select the wild light and in the circular motion, increase the brush size to 45%, 46, 45%, and just do circular motion to merge it. And then just pull. Increase the brush size again and just pull it inwards and slightly pull it outwards as well. Pull the white outside as well. That's it. So I've just smudged randomly. Similarly, do this for this section as well. May not be perfect, just slightly. Now go back to the brush, go to the painting section and select the Tamar brush. Now go back to the color, select the fifth color and just increase the brush size to 15%. Keep the opacity at 70%. Size is too big. Reduce the brush size to 6% and just color the corners. This is an existing brush. You will be able to find it in artistic section. And just color the left side portion of the apple. And a bit of right side as well. Just the corners. I'm using circular motion to paint it. Now use the same color, reduce opacity to around 50% and again color the center portion along with the corners. So corners will become more darker. Now you can see the gradient white, it's from white to dark. Go to the brush, use a smudge brush, use the same white light and use circular motion to smudge it. That's it. Now go back to the brush, go to the base brush and let's give some more color. In this corner, the top section of the apple. Now with this same brush, go to the brush color and select this yellow color and reduce the opacity to 40% and color this portion slightly with yellow color. just below the highlight. So we'll not only use red color for apple, just select the fourth color in the third row and color this section of the apple, like just the left side with the same opacity. I've not changed the opacity and color it. Now again go to the smudge highlight and just slightly smudge the yellow color. Go back to the brush, go to the layer, click new layer, put on the multiply mode and select the base brush. Go to the color, third color in the second row from the right and let's draw some shadows. Since I put it in multiply mode, it will become like a shadow on top of the apple. So what I'm doing is I'm just drawing a curve like structure over here. When it comes to this side, gradually move towards this side. Like the curve should be in this direction. It's okay if you lift your hand, it will give some color variations. Just lift your hands and give some color variations. The same color. Again go to the smudge brush and slightly just pull and push it up. Just pull it down and pull it up. Now go back to the base brush, go back to the sixth color and go to the base layer and just add some more color. With the same opacity I'm coloring it now. It's at 40% and the brush size is at around 48% and I have colored. Now go back to the brush, go to the inking brush, let's give some structure and select this drying brush. Go back to the color, select the first color and then come back to the layer 3 where we gave shadow, create a new layer and put it in color burn. Now let's start giving some outline. So when you're giving some outline, it will look very dark. That's okay. And here's some structure to the apple. And you remember we drew a outline over here. And just giving some structure to the apple. Just shaping the base layer. Going back to the layer 4. So I'm making the corners little bit thicker. Over here I understand it's very black in color, but it will be fine once you smudge it. Go back to the smudge, same wildlight. The size is very big. Keep it at 10% and just smudge the corners. Like not entirely you have to smudge, just smudge one side of the line. So I'm just going back to the brush, drying brush and making some more contrast over here. So this is very bright because we have put the layer in the color burn mode. So here we have put it in color burn mode Go back to the smudge brush and smudge these colors as well. So while pulling it, just pull it in the shape of the apple which is curved. Just pull it in that direction. Now going back to the airbrushing section, select the soft brush. Select this second color in the second row from the right. Go back to the multiply layer and let's start. Reduce the size to 2%, increase the opacity and just reduce opacity to 80% and just give some lines. Just making it darker in the bottom section of the apple, just giving it some variation. Going back to the fourth color and reducing the opacity to 40% and giving some lines. When you're drawing, make sure when you're drawing the left side, the hand should move in this direction and in this side it should move in this direction. Now the apple is fine. Now let's go to this layer, create one new layer for the stem portion and go to the painting section and select the gouache brush and go to this and select this third color and reduce the size to 4%, reduce the opacity to 70% and just color the stem. Now select the first color, go to the brush, select the oil paint, reduce the size to 4% and just color one side of the stem and make a round in this corner. Just one side of the stem. You can see the colors are getting merged and it's creating some variation. Select the third color from the right in the first row and use the same brush and give some yellowish color towards the right. That's it, the stem portion is done. Let's do the leaf portion. Select the third color and then go back to the base brush, the free brush and color the reduce the brush size to 5%, increase the opacity to 100% and just entirely color the leaf. Just increasing the brush size a bit at 16%. I can see there are some overlaps since I'm lifting the hands. That is fine, completely fine. Just making this curve portion a little bit darker. Go back to the smudge brush, select the violet and just smudge these hard edges inside the leaves. That's it. Go back to the brush. Go back to the inking brush and select the ink bleed and then select this sixth color. Increase the opacity, reduce the brush size to 2% and it's very small. Let me increase to 7% and let's just draw some veins. Just make the outline little bit darker. I'll tell you why. Now go back to the smudge brush. Okay, by mistake my hand touched the screen. We make it darker again. This mistake will not happen if you have a gloves for your hand. There are some drawing gloves where this portion will be covered with the gloves. So this accident doesn't happen. Just creating some variation in the color of the leaf. Very mildly, I'm not going to give any more details to the leaves. Just very small details, not much. Go back to the smudge brush, go back to the apple. Here it's slightly increase the brush size to 24%, slightly more white. I'm just pulling this colors. Go back to the shadow layer, just pulling these colors as well. So now let's add some shadows to the lower portion of the apple. Go to the layer, create one new layer, go to the brush, select the base brush, go to the color, select the second color and increase the opacity to 100%. Keep the size of the brush at 100%, 25%, and let's add some shadows. Similarly, just using this purple color and use the same motion, same direction so that the apple looks more curved. Go back to the color, select the first color and again do the same thing, but it has to just cover the bottom portion. That's it. Now go back to the smudge brush and just use the smudge wildlight, opacity at 80%, brush size at 24%, and just smudge it. Not entirely, just use lift the hand, smudge, lift the hand, smudge, lift the hand, smudge up and down, sometimes from up and up, down, from bottom to up or from top to bottom. Just make sure the colors are properly getting mixed. And that's it. Let me smudge this area as well. And that's it. Now the apple is done. If you have done painting until here, please tag me on Instagram at Tools. If you want to see more such simple objects tutorial, please comment below and also let me know what you want to draw next. And please do like, subscribe and follow for more such tutorials on my channel at Tools. Thank you for following until here. Bye bye until next time.